Let's bring back in trial attorney Michael Jaafar to discuss. Michael, one of the things that's jumped out at me about some of this testimony is, number one, how hesitant this particular guy looks. Now, it could be because it's years later and he's retired now, or it could be that, in fact, he just doesn't quite know what goes on. He said, I collected evidence, I gave it to the prosecutors. One of the things that was interesting is there were a number of different statements that didn't quite line up, but yet they took Autry's statement as the one that they were going to work with because it was the closest to the facts. And we don't know where that statement came from. Sometimes, you know, they can feed them information. Yep. Any of that going to work at all for the defense under the circumstances?
I think it will. You know, here's the thing. I'm also vacillating on my opinion on whether or not the judge is going to grant this because this detective has been on the stand all day. And we know that throughout the day and earlier on, there have been multiple dramatic moments where the defense attorney got him to admit, like, yeah, he even asked him, hey, do you sleep at night? Does this case weigh on you? Do you think that there's a chance? So, I mean, he has been vacillating. He's causing me to vacillate. I think absolutely the defense is just taking him to task. But this crime happened 14 years ago. The investigation was concluded, I think, 13 years ago. So, you know, so obviously he's not going to remember most of it. Will it sway this judge? Again, I'm having a little bit of PTSD from my own, you know, work in this arena and how judges they just don't want to disturb jury verdicts against all odds unless they have an actual testimony under oath by somebody saying, yes, I lied, I know, I saw something, right? And so it's all being put on this detective, and so it's just going to be it's like a Rorschach test at this point. I don't know. My own opinion has changed in the past hour. I can only imagine what's going to happen with the judge.